The late Bishop Diana Owen and I had the pleasure of knowing both Xavier and Clare in the precincts of their home. Juan, my son, was staying there with them as a boarder, and it is amazing. This goes to his heart. I believe he's got a heart of God. I couldn't say that of most people, most missionaries. But your brother has the heart of God. For the little things my wife and I saw in him. For a start, he gave us his own bedroom, rather, his children's bedroom. It was Abigail and Esther. And my wife and I were quite taken aback at the goodness of the Lord. So we stayed there, must have been a week or two, and we felt very much at home, very, very much at home. So I believe he's got a heart of God, and I could see that he was a little conversation we had. He was having his mind wanting to serve the Lord, put it that way. But he wasn't very, very sure about the time. But that's because most people feel, the time is from the Lord, waiting on him. But we all have the call of God in them. And I know he had the call of God. And when you know you have the call of God, I think it's so important for you to respond instantly. Time is of the essence. Salvation is today. And then, of course, we went our way. And we had met him once or twice, the Tabernacle of Holiness, not knowing exactly what he was doing there. He was, I believe, a lay worker in the church under the auspices of Reverend Dr. what's his name? Amos Yerathan. Because the years had passed, and quite recently upon our return, after 20 years in England, we had our 50th wedding anniversary, Golden Jubilee, and we heard that Xavier had plunged for the service of God on a full-time basis. I wasn't too surprised, but I knew it was coming. It was brilliant. I was happy to hear. As we all know, the wealth and honor, power and prestige add nothing to our value in God's eyes. But the faithful work we do for him has eternal value. Most people don't realize that. Probably takes some time for them to understand that, because they're caught up with the vagaries of this world, all the pride, the possession, everything that goes there. It'd be hard to get a release, but Xavier, I believe, had the call of God, the heart of God, and he had answered the clarion call. And I believe he's doing a brilliant service. I've not heard him preach so far, but I know he's got the God kind of faith and the God kind of ability to press on with the gospel. And that's crucial. The God kind of faith and God kind of ability. Praise the Lord for that. I believe we'll go on from strength to strength, from faith to faith, glory to glory. As Matthew Henry says in his special book, whatever you call it, I think it's Matthew Henry something. The best profession is to serve the Lord. To serve the Lord. The best profession. It's not the professions most people have, lawyers, doctors, engineers, architects. If you would serve the Lord, then that's the best profession.
Thank you, Bishop.
Material rewards are very little, are little or none. But to give everything you have to the priesthood of believers, I believe Xavier will be a champion for the Lord. And who else has he got beside him but his wife? And I couldn't be what I am today as the head of the ICAG church, but for my wife, who was beside me for the last 32 years of my mission career. 32 years. It's 35 now. But for 32 years she stood by me through thick and thin, through ups and downs and all the vicissitudes of life. And I must say, step by step, God raised me up to the higher echelons of service. And I'm quite sure that will happen to Xavier himself and Clare, with his dear wife beside him, holding his hand, seeing eye to eye and riding in tandem together. They will both be a great partnership, a great duet, a great companionship. Yes, praise the Lord for that. And their two children, Abigail and Esther, beside them. You'll see great things to come. As Matthew Henry said, he said, George Carey, William Carey says, attempt great things for God, do great things for God, and you will see great things for God. I will leave Xavier and Clare with that thought.
Amen.
Attempt great things for God, do great things for God, and he would rise to higher pinnacles of service and power in the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Thank you.
Praise the Lord for that. Amen.
Okay.